let's whatever the commands that we have used so far, let's look into all these commands one by one, and we will see the uh, final tree diagram of the commits that we have done so far. So A, B, then after that it has gone to the different branch, that is B to D, then D to G. This branch name is called feature 1, and then after that C commit, E commit, F commit. So and finally the latest commit that we have done is F, so that's the reason my head is pointing towards master. So this is what we have done for this the commands that we have used, and B is the pivotal point to have two branches, so that's the reason so we call that one as a commit tag one. That's okay. So now git branch, to create a branch, this is one we have used, and after that we used git checkout to check out from one branch to other branch, then git diff and to find out the difference between the two branches, then finally then after that we have seen git merge, so that we haven't seen. So now we are going to merge both uh, this branch feature 1 and master, and we will see what's going to happen. Then after that we will look into various types of merging, fast forwarding, conflict merging, non-conflict merging, all those things. And then finally after merging, if you want to abort the merge, you can use that also. So these are the most widely used commands. So now let me get into our file. So I'll keep this one, clear the screen, and then log decorate all. You see, now we are in master, absolutely correct. So tag A, this is commit A, commit A, and commit B, commit B. So at commit B we have created different branch, so that is commit D and G. So you see at commit B it's been separated into different branch, that is commit D and commit G. Okay, D and G, and the branch name is feature 1. Then as usual in main master branch you have C, that's commit C, and then E, that's E, and then F, and then head is pointing towards the master. Okay, clear? Exactly right. See, and feature 1 is going to have the files till commit A and commit B and commit D and commit G. That's the reason they're both in green. You see color, is it visible? Green color, green color. Okay, whereas master will have all the files from commit A, commit B, commit C, commit E, commit F. That's what the uh, files information. Okay, so if you see, they're absolutely looking similar. So the graph from the git bash and then the graph in my slide is exactly similar. So now what will we do is we will merge the feature 1 branch with the master, and we'll see git merge feature 1. So what it's saying, merge branch feature 1, please enter a commit message to explain why this merge is necessary, especially if it merges an updated upstream into a topic branch. So lines starting with hash will be ignored and an empty message about the commit. So it opened WQ. So git merge made by the ORT strategy. So Ansible 1, 2, 3, these files, and mod 1, mod 2 files, and Terraform. These are the files that we have added from those D and G. So from that, so let's see. Now let's go to the git log graph and see. That's the magic. You see here, all became green. Green. So now we are in master. So it has created a new commit. Of course it's a new commit, it's not the existing commit. We're going to show that I'm going to show this is a non-conflict type of merging. I'm going to explain about this, but here I just want to use the merge command, and after using the merge command, how that merge takes place, that I want to show. So A, B, C, that belongs to master, and then E also belongs to master, F is also belongs to master, whereas D and G belongs to feature 1, all got merged. See till here, you see that flower symbol. So all these 5, and then D and G also has been merged, and finally it has created a new commit adding these new changes to this. And at this moment, so this is the new final commit. I tag this final commit as tag, sorry, git tag option A. I'll tag it as a, this is merge commit, merge commit tag. Then I'll have a message, this is merging of two branches, those are master and feature 1, and this is non-conflict merge. Okay, now let's look into the picture again, graph. You see that? So this is our tag, a merged yeah, it's a merge commit. So this is a new commit. So with this, whatever data that you have attached, it's like I told you, so you want to develop some new features, so you have developed those new features in the new branch. Now you just want to integrate back into the main base code. So then we have developed all the features and we have integrated back into the main code. So now let me see whether all files has been added or not. ls lrt, you see that file 1, file 2, file 3, folder 1, folder, these are initial ones with the base. Script is also initial. So templates from packer dot belongs to this, templates belongs to that, templates belong to feature 1, packer belongs to this one, index.html belongs to this one, mod, these are all these new additions from mod, ansible, terraform, all these belong to feature 1 branch, and all been brought it here. So all been brought it here. So that's how a merging helps, and this is how the new versions can be maintained. The versions after that, these versions can be integrated back into the main or master branch or main code. So now let's look into merging. So one thing you should remember is we are still working in local repository with Git. We haven't connected with any remote repository. Many people think Git means just connecting with the GitHub and doing something, sending files and cloning the files. No, that's not the Git. Git is this. So whatever you do initially in your local repository, then everything is fine. Then you connect with the remote repository. For that, we have to give a remote add command. Then once it is connected, once you establish a connection between the local repository and a remote repository, then only you can basically push or pull the data. Okay, that we will look into that later. But at this moment, it's all whatever we are doing is in a local repository only. So now let's look into the merging. So when you implemented your new feature, you checked it into the repository. So for example, on your new feature branch, you checked into your feature branch. When the feature is finished, you need to merge it back into the master branch. You do this by checking out the master branch and use git merge and then feature branch name. So that's what we have done it. So git then merges the changes from the given branch, that feature branch, into the checked out branch, that is master branch. So that we have done it. We have seen that. You can see that image here. Let me put that. You see that. What I said? Git merges the changes from the feature 1 branch into the checked out branch, that is master branch. So what Git does what Git does to achieve this is it applies all of the change sets from the feature branch into onto the tip of the master branch. So here the tip of the master branch, at the tip of the master branch, this G, that's a commit G and commit D, which belongs to feature 1, has been added into the tip of the master branch. So now depending on depending on the type of changes in the two branches and possible conflicts, there are three possibilities that can happen. So either it can be a fast forward merge, or it could be a non-conflict merge, or it could be a conflicting merge. So but at this moment we are gonna look into fast forward merge. So what's fast forward merge? So for fast forward merge, the receiving branch, let's consider receiving branch as a master branch. Okay, always for us master branch is the receiving branch. The receiving branch did not get any changes since the two branches diverged. I think you got the point. If you look into the picture, you will get it well. The receiving branch still points to the last commit before the other branch diverged. So you can see that on the screen. In this case, Git moves the branch pointer of the receiving branch forward. Let me show that. So this is the example. So this is the master branch. We can call it as a receiving branch. And this is, so at this point after the commit B, this is being diverged into a new branch called feature 1. After the diversion, the master branch has not done even a single commit. Okay, in that case, so what kind of merge we get is, it's called fast forward merge. In this case what happens is, so this A B, then it fast forward and it attach those D and G commits to this. That's it. So as shown, as I have animated on the screen, it will, the Git moves the branch pointer of the receiving branch forward as you see on the screen, because there is nothing to do besides moving the branch pointer forward. So Git calls this as a fast forward merge. It's very simple. As it does not have any commits, it is fast forwarding the existing commits of the receiving branch, and the feature 1 branch is putting their commits like that. In spite of in our previous example we have seen they have created a new commit altogether, but here they are not going to create a new commit. Whatever commits that feature 1 branch has, it will just bring it and place it in master branch. That is what we called as a fast forward message merge. Fast forward merge. Now let's do an example for this. So wq, clear the screen, cd, get out of this directory, and I'm gonna create one more directory saying fast forwarding, fast forward merge. So cd fast forward merge. So nothing is there inside this. Okay, so now git status. Okay, as of now we haven't initialized only, na? Okay, let me initialize first. If you see lsa, there is no file inside it, so git is not been initialized. Let me initialize the git first. So git initialization has been done. Now let me check lsa. So other than the git working directory, nothing else is there. So now let's add some files first, and we will create a commit A, then commit B, and at the commit B we will diverge into the new branch. Okay, let's do it step by step. Our first focus is to create commit a. Okay, let's create. Now for commit a we'll use just text files. Now we are in master branch that you can see. So I would say touch file 122.txt ls. You got the two files. So now I will add these two files to staging area or index. So two files has been added, git status. Okay, two files has been added. Now it is ready for the commit. I would say git commit and m option. So I say committing text files. That's it. Committing text files. So commit has been done. So now let me get git log decorate git log graph and then decorate and then just a minute. Yeah, decorate all. Git log graph. Okay, at this moment we have only one commit. So this is our first commit with the committing text files. I'm gonna tag this with a so that we can identify easily. So it is git tag option a and then it's capital A tag name. Then I'll copy the hash ID or tag ID and commit ID. We have copied it. So now we will write the commit message. So this is committing text files is identified as a capital A. So now let me do, you see that it's tag A. Of course we have only one branch. Head will point out to the master. That's not an issue. So tag A, absolutely fine. So we got our first commit. So the first commit has been identified with the tag A. So now we are going to add few more files to make the second commit. So I would say this time I would add text files are done. Then we will go for the Python files. So touch module 122.py ls. You got the module files. These are the Python files. Now let me add these files to the staging area or index. Then let me commit these files. Commit to commit message I'm gonna write is committing Python modules. Done. The commit is done. So now let me check the graph. Anyway, here from this we can get the hash ID or commit ID. So let me tag it. Git tag option A. This one is B, and then it is B21E74E. Then tag message is committing Python modules is identified as capital B. Done. So now let me check the git log. Here it is. So tag A and then tag B. So commit A, and we have two commits which are identified as A and B. That is in master branch. So now it's time to create another branch. Let's diverge from here. Okay, we will tag this we will tag commit B as commit tag also. Okay, because that's where diverging tag, we will say diverging tag or diverging commit, we'll tag it like that. Okay, This one I would say here diverging commit. Okay, then message I'm gonna give is this is a diverging commit. After that, new branch is gonna be created. Done. So let me you say that. So we have diverging commit. So we have tagged this commit also. So A, B, and here we want to create a new branch. That's called feature one branch. So git branch, name of the branch is feature one. See that? Now again, let's run it and see. So we have created the feature one branch. Now let us check into the, let's check out feature one branch. So now we are inside the feature one branch. Let me check what all files are there. Of course, this file 1 and file 2 are the result of commit A, and module 1 and module 2 are the result of commit B. So because A and B, after that the feature branch has been created, so all the files which are there in main master branch has been copied into the feature branch. This is known fact. So now here we are going to create two more commits. One is D and other one is G. Let's do D first. Okay, D, for that we are going to add files. I will add directly Excel file. Okay, so touch, here we will add, okay, PPT and Word file, because this is featured now. So we there it's related to Python, and here it's there in master branch, it's related to programming. Here the files are related to the word editing. Okay, so word processing files. Touch, I would say uh, PPT presentation 1 to 2 dot ppt. Okay, so ls, yes, we got the presentation 1 and presentation 2, two files. So now I will add these two files to the staging area or index area, and once it is done, I'll commit these two files and I'll attach the message presentation files are have been committed. Okay, so then its commit is done. The commit message is this. Now let me tag this. The tag I'm gonna give is capital D. So git tag option A capital D, and then it's 25 A 8 FC B, then message, it is committing PPT files, committing PPT files is identified identity committing PPT files is identified as D. Done. So let us look into the graph. You see that? So this is our new commit. At this moment we are inside the feature one branch, so that is the reason head is pointing towards feature one branch, and then the latest commit identified as a D. Okay, superb. So now we have to create one more commit as per this. So then we can go for the merge and we'll see what's going to happen. To commit to create one more commit, I'm gonna create a few more files. This time I'll create Word files. So touch, let's say touch and article 1 2 dot word. So ls the word files has been okay, yeah, article 1 and article 2 dot word files has been added. So now it's time to add these into the staging area or index area. Then after that we'll commit them using, and the message is committing word files. Now we will tag this commit also. Git tag option a, and this one I name it as G, correct? The other one we named it as D, right? This one is capital G, and then it's 3 4 5 2 AA4. That's the commit ID, short commit ID. So now I will add a message. So message is committing word files is identified as, what is that? It's G, correct? Yeah. So let's look into the graph, log graph, which is, so tag A, tag B belongs to master. You can see that here. So tag A, tag B belongs to master branch till here. That's it. Till here. And then tag D and tag G belongs to feature 1 branch. At this moment, head is pointing towards the feature branch. That means we are inside the feature branch. Okay, this commit has been made inside the feature 1 branch. Now, in feature 1 has all the data. You see that? Tag A, commit A data, commit B data, commit D data, commit G data. Whereas, let's check out to the git check out master branch. We switch to master branch and let me execute the same command. Now if you see, let me make it bigger. Now if you see the master, where is master? So here. So master branch only has the files which are committed from A and B. Only in these files, whatever the files you have committed, that only those files only master branch has. And so we got the difference. So now this is master branch. Let me check ls. So master branch has only 4 files, that is file 1, file 2, module 1, module 2. Let me go to the git checkout and then feature branch ls. It has, in addition to file 1 and module, it has a presentation as well as article, so ppt and word files also. So let me check out back to the master branch. Okay, so now you see the image. So this part is done. So this part is done. We have exactly set up our both branches this way. Now let's do the merging and we will see what is going to happen. In this case, our receiving branch is master, and then merging branch is feature 1. Let's see. Let's execute the merge and see what's going to happen. So git merge feature 1. Merge is successful, updating B21E74E3452AA4. These are the two commits. Basically, these commits tagged with D and G. So now let me run. First, let me run the graph log graph and see. See the magic. Fantastic. It did not create any new commit. You have only the same commits exactly has been copied, or the files which have been added from the commit D and commit G has been copied into the master branch. So that's the reason now. So master branch has all four commits. You see that? If you see, the diagram exactly resembles this. And here the D, the last commit, which is G, the G commit has head master as well as feature 1. Now if you see, feature 1 has all these commits and master also has all these commits. So that's the reason the final location of feature 1 in the graph is at the top commit, because master also has all these commits, files that belongs to all these commits, and feature 1 also has files that belongs to all these commits. So if you remember exactly, we got it. This is what we called as a fast forward merge. Let me check the files. You see that we are in master and all the files are there, word files as well as ppt files. This is how our fast forward merge works. I hope it's very clear.